Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series Gotenks. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting the channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further, or both. All of the above is a great option to answer. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. Up first, as we normally do here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. And it's nothing new for those of you who've watched any of my other Dragon Ball Dragon Stars reviews. Nothing new about the packaging. They hadn't changed it at all. 4 and up, Bandai assortment number. Warning, don't stick things in your pie hole. Attention! Don't stick things in your French pie hole. And then we have that glossy black lightning effect, or cracks. I think it's lightning. I called it cracks before, but it's lightning, I think. Or energy bolts. Whatever you want to call it, I suppose. Dragon Star series and a nice chrome lettering. Dragon Ball Super. A nice window showcasing the figure and his 3 accessories. Dragon Star series Gotenks, all in that chrome, and as you can see, the glossy lightning is on the front. It goes around to the sides. Dragon Ball Super Gotenks even carries around on this side Dragon Ball Super, and there is some artwork of Gotenks getting ready to bust somebody's butt. On the bottom, Dragon Ball Super, and some more glossy black lightning effects. On the back, Dragon Ball. I'm just messing it all up. Dragon Ball Super. Learn more at Bandai.com. I went to Bandai.com/Dragon Stars and I didn't learn anything. So maybe they have more information up there now. I don't know. Series 17 cross-sell, Goku, Vegeta, and Gotenks. Series 18 cross-sell, Janemba, Super Saiyan Bardock, and Super Saiyan Vegito. And all those letterings are in the nice chrome, which gives the packaging, even though it's quite light because the figure is small, this chrome lettering really adds to the premium feel, at least for the packaging, in my opinion. And that's not to say the figure isn't, well, I wouldn't say it's premium, but they are good, decent figures. And if you want some Dragon Ball figures and you don't want to spend a ton of money on the import figures like the Figure Arts and those kinds, you know, this is a great alternative to it. And, you know, for about 20 bucks a pop, and you know, you can get your feel of Dragon Ball, I suppose. Made in China print for Bandai. Small print, fine print, legalese print. Toy animation, a barcode. Bandai, assortment number, and Funimation. Awesome. Well, that, my friends, does it for a look at the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And first of all, we'll get the handy dandy tweezers out and check out the accessories. He has this splayed blast effect fingers, I guess you call it. Ooh. Then he has same thing for the other hand. And then he has a pointing finger. Now let's take a look at the figure. And I have to say, you know, the likeness there is pretty darn good. Can't really say there's a whole lot of paint apps. There's, you know, the face, eyes, maybe part of the hair. Then on the jacket or vest, whatever you call that, maybe these parts are painted. A little sloppy over on this side. And then some paint here and here. And then down here on the ankle wraps or shin wraps, boots, whatever you want to call it. And that looks to be all the paint apps on this guy. But I'll just say he does look nice. Alright, let's take a look at his articulation. He doesn't really look up. The hair kind of gets in the way. He can look down that far. Again, the neck is a separate piece from the torso and the head, and he doesn't really do chicken necking either. He can, however, do the full exorcist. At the shoulders up, he gets way better than 90 degrees, and would probably get even more if this vest wasn't in the way. It's on. He does have a little bit of butterfly and a little bit of pull down. But it's not quite as much as some of the other figures that we've looked at. I'm not sure it's the same joint. I can't really tell if it is or not. And then there's a cut here at the upper bicep for a full 360 degrees of rotation. A double hinged pinned elbow. And let's see. Might be stuck. Let's see if I can unstick it. There we go. So, great range of motion there at that elbow. Then at the wrist, a full 360 degrees of rotation. And the ball stuck at up and down hinge, but you can adjust it. So, and then same thing at the other hand. And it is on those ball joints. However, they're much better hidden on this figure than some of the previous ones that we have looked at in the Dragon Ball series, or Dragon Star series rather. Right here at the waist, he's on a ball joint, and there you can see it, because I just popped him in half. But he just pops back together, and you know, he gives you a little bit of back crunch, a little bit of front crunch, a little bit of hula action going on there. And let's see, he does have waggle in the head. I forgot to look at that. And then a 360 degrees of rotation at the waist. That ball joint would work a little bit better for crunch if this belt piece wasn't in the way, but it is, so. And it has to be there, because otherwise it would really break up the sculpt. Now for the legs, he does have that drop down hinge that we've become accustomed to with this series, but it doesn't, it just wants to pull apart rather than hinge down. But it will do it some eventually. It looks like it might be stuck in there because it's like one wants to go down and one wants to go up. So let's pop that back together again. And you know, it doesn't take a lot to get them back into place if they come apart. He will give you that much of the splits, and that's without the leg drop. Kicks forward that far, kicks back that far. If you swing it out just a little bit, double hinged pinned knee joint. And because of those bulky pants, it gives you about a 90-degree angle. Nothing at the upper shin. And of course his foot popped off. That's one thing I will say about these. They do pop apart a bit. However, they do go back together pretty easy. For ankles, goes down that far, goes up that far. And he does have a pin in there. And he will give you some ankle tilt. Not a lot though. But you can sometimes, you can adjust these ball joints with the hinges in them, where you can turn them side to side. And as I said before about the wrist, you know, these joints are a little bit better hidden than we've seen on some of the other Dragon Ball Super Dragon Stars figures. But that, my friends, is a look at the figure and his accessories. And now it's time for my favorite part of a review, the comparisons. And we'll start things off with some other Dragon Ball Dragon Stars figures. And here we have him with Frieza's evil brother, Cooler, in his final form. And that's not to say that Frieza's not evil, because we know he is. Here he is with Super Saiyan Goku. Here he is with Vegeta. Here he is with Super Saiyan Gohan, Teen Gohan. Or is that Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan? I don't know. I can't keep track of them. And here he is with Krillin. And Kid Buu. And how does he stack up with other lines? Well, let's take a look. And here we have, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee from the Marvel Legends series. Next up is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive G.I. Joe Classified series Regal variant Cobra Commander. And from Star Wars The Black Series Archive Wave, we have the 501st Clone Trooper. And for some other 7-inch goodness, or for 7-inch goodness, I guess I should say, we have the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman Beyond. And that, my friends, completes the comparisons. For final thoughts on the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series Gotenks, I think this is a good representation of the figure. Again, I think this line is a good alternative to those expensive or more expensive import figures like the Figure Arts and those kind of guys. You know, if you're budgeted like me, you can't spend all that on, you know, one figure. But that's just me. Your situation may be different, and you might not want these budget-friendly figures. But I like them. They serve the purpose that I need them to. And again, he's a good representation of the character. I'm sure they're going to do a repaint of this one where he's like regular Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2, because they've already done the Super Saiyan 3 version of him, which I didn't get for some reason. I don't remember why. I'm not super enamored with the visuals on Super Saiyan 3 forms anyway. All that hair makes the head useless for a figure. But again, you know, nice looking figure. And a good addition to any Dragon Ball line. Or to this Dragon Ball line, rather. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just to help the channel out further. Or both. That is completely awesome. And would be great and super. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future, you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.